There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Kaká. Nice control. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the kind of...
He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Serginho. Kaká. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Here's Roberto Carlos. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Roberto Carlos is behind this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Neymar! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Marquinhos. Kaká. No goals as yet. He's chosen to go back, and he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer, he won't be happy with that one. Kaká knocks it out wide. And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Elise. And here's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kaká. And here's Jesus. Kaká! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta goes on a run down the left wing. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dida claims it, and the danger passes. Danilo. Marquinhos. Serginho.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Kaká looking understandably energised after his goal. Marquinhos. 5 minutes till the break. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Olise is always looking to play quality balls. Beckenbauer for Olise. And here's Drogba. Now it's Olise. Olise's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Gabriel Jesus. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, that's been intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Brazil go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. That gets things going for the second half.
Brazil definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
It's Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Neymar. Olise gets into a good position. Palmeiras have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now he's got space here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ended up in no man's land. He's on it, can he get away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká, nicely spread, showing great feet there, and he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Still just the single goal between the sides. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now that's well seen too. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Palmeiras appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Casemiro. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And this is Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thiago Silva. And it's Roberto Carlos. Opts for safety. Marquinhos. And Serginho. Now Kaká. Played back. Casemiro. And it's Serginho. Now Kaká. Neymar. And he's there to clear it. And it's Danilo. Danilo. Played to Casemiro. Marquinhos. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Cross into the box. Olise with the clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Neymar. Casemiro. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Serginho. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Dida. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Gabriel Jesus. And the finish! That was mighty close.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Dida gets it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. But Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Claude Makaleli, a player whose name entered the very language of the game, Jim.
Yeah, but his arrival in English football, Peter, I felt was key in taking the title from the previous season's Invincibles. And his first goal in English football was scored on what was the homecoming of the new champions, was it not?
Yeah, stoppage time penalty. He missed it actually, but he did score on the rebound.
Yeah, that's right. Not glamorous, nor spectacular, but no less crucial. It pretty much describes him as a player.
Gabriel Jesus, Casemiro, and it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Stojkovic. Well, they can break here. He has found the way through. And he's decided to go for it. Just a whisker away. That has been cut short. And it's Neymar. And here's Jesus. Now it's Neymar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Stojkovic, nicely spread. Julie flings in across. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. And it's been played through.
Gabriel Jesus really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
Stojkovic! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
23 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 13.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Stojkovic. Kaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kaka. That's been slipped through. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a throw-in. Casemiro. Perez. That's good running with the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's a sharp little ball here. Thiago Silva can get it clear. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thiago Silva with the clearance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Casemiro. And it's Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Stojkovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Stojkovic. Knocks it out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. Stojkovic gets into a good position. Kaka. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Neymar looking to get on the end of this, and he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Kaiser. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Brazil go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. That gets things going for the second half. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. And he's on his way! And that is a little undercooked. Perez. Roni. Now that's well seen too. Danilo. Kaká. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto Carlos could try cutting into. He rises! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Adams. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him, and he's on, shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Gabriel Jesus clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Brazil are still that goal to the good. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball! Might be dangerous. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Camisa 13.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pass is just off target. Dida is there to clear. Marquinhos. Roberto Carlos. To Marquinhos. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the finish! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Brazil are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Now it's Neymar. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! It's there! And he is just ripping it up. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 41.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Matias Cunha.
Camisa 20. Camisa 4. Camisa 16.
Oh, easy pickings there. Roni. That is good alertness. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Caicedo. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Engages and forces him off the ball. Greece can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That could spell trouble. Picked out brilliantly. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
He's having a hit!
Teremos uma substituição.
Turns and goes back. Perez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Somewhat off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Perez. Perez is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. Chance! Goal! Brazil! How very smart. He just got it right.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Kaká. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Stoichkov. Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And that is as far as they're going to go. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Forward it goes. Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He has a look up.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Stojkovic. Oh, good read. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Stojkovic. And he's there to clear it. In with the challenge. And Messi! Messi has got himself a free kick. Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Stoichkov! Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Gabriel
de
Jesus
acréscimo.
looking to play him in. Stoichkov is onto it in a flash. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Flamengo kick off the second half. A whisker high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Oh, smashing header! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil get themselves into the lead. Serginho driving forward. It's a promising position. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Stoichkov. Knocks it into space. Taken back almost at once. And here's Messi. He's chosen to go back.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a nicely shaped ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, sweet feet. And smartly reclaimed. Goes for a shot! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Shoots! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil take the lead. Guardiola. Dink through.
Flamengo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shot at goal! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Played out to the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa
Half an
10.
hour gone in the second half.
Neymar.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Camisa
Oh, he's
41.
felt that, hasn't he?
Camisa 13.
Guardiola.
Camisa 22. Camisa 27. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
And that's been
camisa
intercepted.
9.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camisa 5.
Now it's Mbappe.
Camisa
Mbappe! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
That's tidy. Albert receives it in a good position here. Played in by Roberto Carlos. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has ended up in no man's land. Danilo cuts out the pass. Very much into the last knockings. Can he get it through? There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And he's worked it through. Oh, look! Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Teremos 5 minutos de
All square
acréscimo.
again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. Closing in on goal. Rafinha. Roberto Carlos. Albert. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Cruyff. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Inter e Brasile.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Neymar gets it away. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he tries a shot! Goal! Inter! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. Thuram. Thuram! He has done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
First quarter of an hour gone. There they go, hunting in packs. And here's Jesus. Oh, good take in a good area. Plenty to wait. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's Messi.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Casemiro
are certainly playing with him.
Great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Serginho. It's a lovely, neat pass. Danilo. And Serginho. And that has put paid to that. Messi. And Inter now could counter-attack. Now it's Thuram. Casemiro. Thiago Silva. And it's Casemiro. Serginho. And it's Danilo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Look at the space here. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Knocks it into space. Works it forward. So what can they make of this? And here's Jesus. And he's there to retrieve it. Casemiro. Kaká. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. Now Kaká. And here's Jesus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram is in a really good position out wide. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore. Cambio di giocatori.
So off we go once more. Brazil changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Thuram. Shifted it to the flank. Stojkovic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking to play him in. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, well played. Thuram.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good running, strong and purposeful, and he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Neymar. Knocks it out wide, and that's another good win of the ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Thuram, looking for the run. Now there's a... Can he finish? And it's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their power. Ah, he's given it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Conte. Well, they can break here. Floated through. Good read, needed to be. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's straight offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 77.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 41. Numero 9.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Back when it goes.
Il numero 20. Il numero 15.
Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shot could be on. Oh, that was vital. Casemiro. Thiago Silva. That could spell trouble. Oh, good. He's having a shot! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. Shot, surely! Sticks it away! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Brazil playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good effort from distance. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Hendrick is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he was alert to it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away? Drogba, it's Drogba! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Albert. Kimmich. Fernandez. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's... Mbappe! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Endrick. Now who's going to be first to this? And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
And it's been
minuti
given
di
all.
recupero.
And a chance! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Drogba. It's Drogba! Played into the middle. Thiago Silva with the clearance. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will...